Good morning, everyone. Welcome to High Vibe Mornings, the one place on the internet where all we talk about is how to get happy right now in your personal life, how to take that next step so that you're moving forward in life, achieving good things, and how do you build a plan so that you enjoy the journey to get there. Hi, my name is Kelly Lunt. I'm your host. I'm an intuitive channel, medium, and law of attraction expert. And I really just love to help you get happy, enjoy life more, and get the things that you want in your life. And so I do these shows Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. And I always start the show with a general channel message from Spirit. So that way, those of you who can't join live, you can always come back and hear a personal message in the very beginning of the show, and then for those of you who are able to join live, I stay live for 30 minutes for free, giving little mini reads. So if you're coming live, say hello. Let me know you're here. Hi, Concha. Hey, Karen. What's up? If you're catching the replay, just let me know. Watching the replay, it's way more fun for me the more engaged you guys are. And last announcement is if you guys are ready for a quantum leap in your life, you're just ready to like get there, to do the damn thing. If you're ready to wake up out of the bed with like energy and enthusiasm for the day so that you wake up and you're like excited about life. This quantum leap is designed for you. We start tomorrow. Is an 8-week mastermind. The link for that is in the description if you're on Facebook. The link for that if you're on YouTube, I just dropped in the comments. It's kellylunt.com/quantum leap. So without further ado, Karen, Alika, Concha, thanks for coming, guys. Without further ado, let's just start with the general message from Spirit. It's time to drop the mental clatter. It's time to drop all the reasons why it can't happen, or what you're worried about, or what could go wrong. And it's time to start embracing the what could go right. How good can this feel? Many of you just need to be open to that new positive thought, to that positive affirmation that lights you up. Kelly talks about quantum leap being the little 2-month mastermind that's going to get you guys at a place of like a slump, dragging your feet out of bed to all right, let's get up and go. I can't wait to start this day. And a lot of it is you got to find that affirmation that's, yeah, I do want that. And so, using Kelly as an example, you guys know she winded her business down for a while and she went and volunteered on farms. She went and volunteered on campgrounds. She just kicked her feet in rivers all day, doing her thing. When she came back around, she was surprised to find there was some tentativeness, some hesitation, some caution to starting her business up again. There were all kinds of tangled emotions between her business and some relationships that went sour. This can't be successful until that's successful. Well, these can't be successful until that's successful. She had herself in a conundrum. Well, how can I love my son until he starts speaking to me more, until we have that opportunity to talk things out and smooth it over? Mom, you're still being the same. Well, I need you to give me the chance so that we could then be good. I need you to be different so that I could give you the chance. That conundrum. I need to feel financially secure. I need roommates. The roommates are, you need to feel financially secure so I don't feel like I'm bailing you out to move there. So, what's that new thought? For Kelly, she was trying affirmations of like, I'm driving a Jaguar. She's like, that motivated me the first time around in business. That's not working this time. I run a successful business. She's like, okay, that kind of feels good, but it's not that glow. It's not that carrot being dangled, pulling me forward. And then it came to her. I restarted my business. I restarted my business. And then she had a little glimmer of when she was meeting men. They'd be like, "Well, what's got you so happy?" "Oh, I just restarted my business. Quite smashingly well, too, quite successfully. I restarted it. I knew I could do it all along. It took me a while, but I got it and I did it and it's restarted and I'm so proud of myself." Her dangling carrot is, "I restarted it. I restarted it." Now she's like, "Okay, let's go live. Let's call some people. Let's do the dang thing." So, for maybe someone who has the family rift, it's, "I'm loved. I may not be in the relationships that I would like it to be, but I'm loved. I can allow in new relationships because the relationship with you and the family member, it will be a new relationship. That's part of their hard stance. It's trying to get you to wake up to recognize you need to approach this relationship in a new way. So that is even a new relationship itself. Unwinding, letting go of any pride, any ego, any need for acknowledgement, any need for validation, any need for appreciation for what you did to get them to where they are today, just letting that go so that you can enter the new relationship. I'm good enough for love. It feels good being in a relationship. Being in a relationship is fun. It gives you something to look forward to. It gives you someone to hang out with. It gives you someone fun to do fun things with. I like being in a relationship and I'm ready to feel loved and lovable and to be sharing my time with more people. Now, the roommate situation. I have a house full of people that I love living with. You could bypass the money fear altogether that way. I have a house full of people that I love living with. All of this is about relationships, guys. The relationship between you and you, the relationship between you and your business, the relationship between you and other people. I live in a house full of people that I love living with. I live in a house full of people that I love living with. Who cares if I'm getting a good deal out of this? I crafted the environment. I crafted the energy. I took the risk and I'm ready to be well compensated for that. It's okay for me to be well compensated for that. I'm ready and eager to be looking forward to living life in a spectacular way. That's as far as we're going to get in the general, and then we're going to go into some mini reads for people to get us even further. Hello, Islamic short video. Welcome from India. How are you? I just finished the general message. So if anyone has any questions or comments about the general message, how it applies to them, feel free to drop that in the comments now. Oh, we got Antoinette. What's up, Antoinette? We got Soul Rebel today. What's up? And we have What a Lovely Day. What a great username. So, are there any comments on the general before we dive into personal mini reads for people? I would love to know what my guides describe me. I would love to. What do you mean describe you? What your guides? What does that mean, lovely view? Thank you for the reminder of having a lovely relationship with myself. You got this, soul. You have got this. That is the dominant relationship anyway. Um, oh, how they see you. Whoa. Concho, love it. That's awesome, Alika. Okay, and I see Karen's question too over there. Let me go to lovely day. I would love to know how my guides describe me. How interesting. What a lovely day. We see you as strong. We see you as competent. We see you as willing to move forward, but also hesitation. We see you as unwilling to see yourself as strong. You're not willing to bring in that vibration of I'm a competent adult, which means I have a base knowledge and a willingness to learn as I go. That's what will help you feel confident and strong to move forward. We see you as unwilling to feel competent because you want to leave room for a big, strong person to come into your life and fill in, and you're a little afraid of if you feel competent and strong, that won't leave room for them to come in. But it simply means the person, when you allow yourself to feel competent, you'll get someone in who will add something more meaningful to your life than something basic. um, Hit a chord with a relationship with my son. Yeah, I saw in the general that they were definitely talking about you, Karen. It feels like the energy's still a little bit more on YouTube. So let me see. Lakes View. Thank you, Kelly. I'm currently trying to find my pretty again, putting more effort into how I dress and possibly working out again. What does Lakes View need to hear? Oh, Lakes View, are you ready? It's going to be a pretty blunt message. Okay. We love it. We like it. Keep going. That's awesome. But imagine how pretty you would feel if you had someone, "Babe, you look good." "Oh, I just woke up." "Babe, I really wish you saw yourself as beautiful as I saw you." Imagine how beautiful you would feel if you had someone saying nice, kind words to you, giving you compliments. We're not that simmer for there as we bounce on to other people. We'll come back around. Ugh, yeah, spirit is kind of. I feel like they started out all love and light with you, and now they're just like, "Ooh, okay, I'm gonna." My boyfriend actually does that. He says he likes the simple look and how I don't need all the extra. Okay, hold on. Oh, Karen, cool. Okay, thanks. I'll still keep Facebook open though, Karen, so I can see your messages there. Um, Hold on. I wonder, what do you got to say for Alika? Because oh, Alika. No, no, no. You're not getting the the meaning of our message, Alika. There's words and there's action. There's words and there's alignment. We're gonna go brutal here. We're gonna go blunt here. When there's that person who's 500 pounds, and someone goes, "It's okay, girl. You're beautiful just the way you are. You deserve a man to love you exactly like you are." Yes, there is truth. That person can line up and get a man in who loves her just exactly the way she is. But who's telling her, "Hey, look, like you are a beautiful person. You are worthy of love right now. I just can't help but think that you would be enjoying life more if you could move easier. If you could go on walks with your partner, how many more meaningful memories would that create? If you could, you know," and they're kind of just asking, are you getting the drift that they're throwing down? That would be on from spirit. Yes, I get it. He tries to get me to work out with him. Okay, Alika, what we'll say, and we hope you let this simmer, one day you're going to get the difference between a true, genuine compliment of someone, a true, genuine compliment where the words and the energy behind them are aligned, and someone saying something to prove, demonstrate, and show that they're doing the right thing, that they're saying the right thing. "Look, I'm trying to be supportive. I try to help you out, but you don't listen to me." One day you're going to see the difference between those two. So let that simmer. as we go on to other people. Yeah, they're wow, interesting. Okay, so who is it? Oh, looks like it's Concha and then Karen. Okay, so Concha, what is your question? Thank you. Does that mean it landed, Alika, or had a time getting back into the workout groove? Until I say Concha's question. No, they're saying don't let it simmer for Alika. Okay. You feel like you understand? I would love a general and love the house topics. Okay, so what do we got for Concha? So anyone who is trying to improve their life, you're trying to take like kind of a leap that will help you out financially as well as just like adding happiness to your life. This one's going to help you. I love people living in my house. I love community. I love sharing space. It was so nice to have Kelly to share space with. It helped me realize that I want to share more space with people, and I like that I'll have my own room this time around. And I like that I could ponder with having the idea of a guest bedroom if I so like it. I'm really liking living in this house so far. It seems really great. It seems really good to me. My energy's starting to move in whole new ways. So, Concha, we're going to interrupt this rampage to remind yourself to ground. You can either do the internal shifts meditation in the Becoming Who You Really Are course. We do see that you're energetically expanding a little bit past what your body and human mind is keeping up with. So you could either start with that meditation today, or if you don't do that today, go ahead and just do grounding meditations where you sink down, feel your body, feel it get heavier, feel it touching the chair, and then picture the roots coming out from your root chakra down to the center of the core. You really need to ground as you get this new excitement coming in. It's like you put the pretty roof on, but we need the strong foundation there. So ground, Concha. This is an exciting time of my life. Things are expanding quite rapidly. Things are moving in a positive, good direction. I'm allowing more happiness in, and it would be nice to be living with interesting people. I'm already liking the one roommate I have. I'm liking the flow of people who are looking for housing. I'm really liking that I'm having moments where they could move here, but I'm recognizing that it's my energy holding it back off a bit. I'm energetically opening up to the vibration of expansion, obviously allowing an ease and flow, but allowing an expansion so that I can begin to take myself more seriously and begin to feel the vibration of respect deep within me. I'm just allowing the vibration of respect, of self respect, of being respected by others, of being held in high esteem by others. I'm just beginning to allow that vibration to grow within me. I no longer want to be the girl that's purely looked at in a cherished and adored way. I don't want my roommates to, oh, isn't it so lovely she does yoga? I want the roommates who respect me and that yoga is my craft, and that if I have a client over, I expect them to behave. This is why you're going on the rapid growth of respect, Concha. And they're asking, do you see? Yes, my body is tired. My mind feels scrambled from too much energy. Yeah, you either got to do the keeping up to speed, the internal shifts meditation. And guys, I'm talking about my Becoming Who You Really Are course. If you guys need to learn how to say no guilt free, if you guys want to undo any damage that was done in childhood so that you could be who you really are, you could the course, oh, that course right there, and it has the internal shifts meditation in there. It's as you grow and shift, you need to keep up to speed with it to see yourself in a new way. You know, psychology says that most people, it takes 2 years to catch up. So, like, if they were 400 pounds and they went down to, like, 150, they still see themselves as, like, the fat person until about 2 years afterwards. If you do the internal shifts meditation, it, like, keeps you up to speed so that when you're at 300 pounds, you're like, "Oh my god, I'm doing a good job." It's what helps you stay in the moment of celebrating your growth, being proud, being happy, even though you know there's more to go. That's kind of what this meditation is all about. Love the course, Kelly. Good stuff. That's so interesting. Okay, so Concha, any last little question, comments before I go on to the next person? All right, I'll see what we can do, Antoinette. I know that Karen's next, though. I believe that sometimes it takes me a minute to realize my growth. Yeah, yeah, because most of the time people just get stuck in the I'm not there yet. I need to get there. I need to get better. That they don't even acknowledge their first two, three, four steps. I appreciate understanding the respect vibe. Okay, is there any more for Concha? Yes, just keep going. This really is about the relationship between you and fear and growth. I'm beginning to see that fear is just a change, is just a fear of change. But do the hand exercise. You put your hands together, whatever hand's on top, you make sure it's on bottom when you do it the next time. But being afraid of change is just like being afraid of holding my hand this way. In reality, though, this isn't scary. This just feels awkward. It just feels uncomfortable. It just feels discomfort. It's just something I need to get used to until it becomes my norm. It takes about 2 minutes for all the signals to your brain and your brain to send signals back to your hands for this to feel like the normal, to not feel awkward. I don't need to be afraid of this. I can just allow an expansion because you know what? I am ready to experience a house full of love, a house full of good conversation, of good times, of good community. I do deserve to live in a house full of people who want to live with some community, people who want to make it work, people who know how to reflect. Is it me who needs to grow? Is it me who needs to, hey, actually, I need you to work on this? That's the kind of good communication I'm now available for. And I know respect is a big part of this happening. So I now allow that to change. I now allow myself to go through that change. And I love knowing that all it takes is 2 minutes of inner being, show me how you see this. Inner being, show me what this respect feels like. Hold it for 2 minutes. And now it's the norm. Okay. And they're saying with that, they want to go to, gonna go do that meditation after the live. I so want a good community house. Yay. Okay. Now let me go to Karen. Karen, are you still here? Okay. Antoinette, if you got time, I've been feeling anxious. I'm meditating to do the nervous system reset, and I feel better, but it's still in the middle of my chest, and I can't pinpoint it. It's definitely anxiety. Yours is a fear, growth, and change. I feel really afraid of messing up things for Liv. Sit with that, Antoinette. But that's the feeling that's like being ignored. That's right there. Okay, so son engagement party did not go well with a dynamic between my son, ex, and my. Oh man, I'm so sorry. Son engagement party did not go well with a dynamic between my son, my ex, and myself. Looking for suggestions. Well, first off, I'm sorry, Karen. Oh, and then over here you say hit a chord with my son. Okay, so pretty much just help me with my son. Yes, timestamp. Okay, so what does Karen need to hear about improving her relationship with her son, enjoying the wedding, and welcoming being welcomed in like family with them? You need to see, grow, and change, Karen. We can't beat around the bush. We can't beat around the bush. You don't have time to sitting in any wallowing of the past. You don't have any time to be thinking about, he did this thing that ruined me, though, right? Part of Kelly's break when she was volunteering on farms and campgrounds, it's because some family stole some money from her and then lied about it, acted like it never existed. She was through grief with losing her grandpa, a lot of older family members of her family who helped steal the money from her. And then she was just sitting there, and it was fair enough to go, Well, this sucks. I'm in a shitty situation. They stole from me. I had financial security. Now I don't because they stole. They lied and they're making me out like I'm a lazy business owner. I can't keep up a steady income. That's not true. They're making it out that I don't want to work. I just want to get money from other people. But funny, they're the ones that stole it from me. Hmm. And she kinda wallowed in that for a while. They damaged me. How am I supposed to feel good about myself if my own family cheated, lied, and abandoned me? How can I attract in a good lover? Would you want her thinking that for the rest of her life, Karen? At some point, there came that bitter pill where Kelly was just, I just feel really frustrated and really angry that I'm entering back into their lives and they're going to get a good relationship with me when they never apologized, they never took accountability, and they're gonna get a good relationship with me when they should be the ones abandoned and alone. She had to swallow that bitter pill and just go, you know what? They are gonna get a good relationship. You know what? They're never gonna fully see how what they did was messed up. They're never gonna see it. I know that I like financial security though, and I'm now fully getting over letting go of they aren't the source of that. That means there was always another way for me to get financial security, and I'm being guided to that. Those relationships are forever shifted and changed, Karen. They're never going to be like this. They'll be a this, but it's never going to be that I welcome you into my whole life. So there's nothing wrong with adjusting and adapting that. Kelly had another conversation with another adult family member today. He made a comment of, "Hey, I like I'm going to rely on you to assume that I have good intent. If I ever say anything that hurts you, please let me know." And Kelly was, "That feels so good to hear that. Now that we bring it up, I just want to let you know that I do hear you when you say you like my psychology wisdom and my knowledge, and that you don't like my spirituality side of it. So I want you to know that I know that, I hear you, and I respect that about you. So that means that anytime I do talk to you, I don't talk about what my spirit guides are saying. I don't talk about anything spirituality. I keep it grounded to what I have read from psychology books with you. So I kind of don't need you to say that you don't like astrology and zodiac and spirit guides. Like, I just don't need to hear that anymore." Oh, wow. Thanks. I could see that. Kelly could have stayed in this. He doesn't accept me as I am. Whatever, often when we talk, he's like rejecting a part of me, which is where you are, Karen. A little bit of bitterness about what happened in the past, and but they aren't seeing me. They aren't loving me. And Kelly just had this moment where she's, okay, I get it. He's never gonna accept this part of me. I love myself though. I love myself. And then the next step is, and I allow in people who love that about me because it is fair enough that you still need people who love you, right? And it's just recognizing that it's going to come from different people than the ones you want it to come from. Your relationship with them is this: I talk and connect to you around XYZ, and I have other people for this, and I have some people for this. Kelly has one friend who's incredibly busy. Hey, do you want to go for a walk? Oh, can't, gotta do this. Hey, do you want to go to the gym? Oh, can't do this. Whenever Kelly's like, oh my God, I have some complex emotions I need to talk about, Kelly will call and go, hey, do you happen to have a minute? She's like, Kelly, I got 30 minutes. Kelly laughed so hard and just said, the funniest thing about our friendship is that you have always been available every time I have a super complex emotion to like unpack. But when I want to invite you to the light, fluffy stuff, you're like always busy. Her friend got a good laugh and just said, I love that. I love listening to you unpack your emotions, Kelly. So they're not quite like this, they're like this, but you see how that's valuable? So Karen, what you're ultimately learning is how to be in friendship and relationship with people when they can't be your end all be all, your everything. I have this person for this, I have this person for this. Do you get where we're going with this, they're asking? And I'm gonna go ahead and say bye to Facebook. Bye, Facebook. You're welcome, Antoinette. Timestamp is 23:42. Okay, do you have any questions, comments? Karen, about that? Yes, thank you. Okay, if anyone else wants a mini reading today, now would be a great time to smash the super chat button. If not, I'm just skedaddle along and go make myself some delicious lunch. And Karen, any last little you're good? Yeah, it's really like I'm entering a new relationship with these people. And any like, to get over that stuff that my spirit talked about with my family, I had that one friend who she listened to me unpack there. It's not fair. I can't believe they get to enjoy this. And I don't even get like encouragement from them. I had her to listen to that and validate that. Now it's like, okay, I'm entering into a new relationship with them. And in that new relationship with them, like there is sadness. There's like, I'm just really sad that we can't go do XYZ together. And then you could choose to wallow, I don't have anyone to do this with, or it could be, okay, I guess I'm gonna open up to be enjoying this with other people, with different people. My family vacations aren't necessarily gonna be with biological blood family. They're gonna be with other people, but it could still feel familial, right? Um, all right, I'm not seeing comments from Karen. And I'm not seeing super chats. So I'm going to give this as a sign that now is a good time to end this show. It's going to have to work its course. I wasn't even recognized. It's like I was the one voted off the island. I was only invited to save face. Oh, okay. I see. Okay. I know what you're saying, Karen. I could still you human to human. Okay, but okay. So check it out. I had the family rift. I don't know, like maybe 4 years into it. I just said like, all right, well, I want to keep the story short because of time wise. Hadn't really chatted with the family, wasn't deep, it wasn't this or that, but they found out that I needed to get a new car and they called and said, hey, we have this 2015 with only like 60,000 miles. My only question to you is, are you going to fly out here and drive it back or do you want me to drive it out to you? And I, at the time, viewed it how you're viewing it. Oh, they're just giving me leftover scraps. Other family members, they got cash to buy their dream car, and I'm getting the slice of the pie that's been chewed and spit back out, right? It wasn't until I was sitting next to a random lady on a plane, and I told her more of the backup drama story of like the rift between my family and I. And I just said, I really, she's like, wow, you were extending olive branches that whole year that you were calling and just like appreciating them, saying thank you for this, thank you for that. And I was like, yeah. And I was like, and yeah, I was just calling my dad saying, hey, I just want to say thank you so much for helping me, for teaching me how to manage cars. I made this car last 151,000 miles, like you said I should. And I just got, you always told me if the bill comes out over $2,000, it's not worth fixing. It's time to get a new car. He's like, "That's right, that's right." And I went, "Okay, I just wanted to say thank you." That's when he came back. She's like, "Well, you extended an olive branch, honey. They gave you a damn tree." And then it hit me. It took me like about a month to let it sink in. I go, "You know what? They actually gave me a really nice new car. Who cares that someone else got a nicer, shinier car? They did give me a tree. They did give me a tree." So like, they didn't just invite you to save face. They could have not invited you. My parents could have not have given me that car, right, Karen? Like, they could have not invited you. Sure, was there an element of, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and invite her because I wanna show that I did try, and then if she makes a scene or if she, then I could say I at least tried. but that is them trying. So can you start to go, you know what? I do appreciate that I was at least invited. I appreciated the venue. I appreciate son doesn't want to look bad in the face of his in-laws. Okay, but like if you were a completely misbehaving lunatic, he wouldn't have invited you. So it's an olive branch, Karen. You're looking what is it? Don't kick a horse in the mouth who's giving you a gift, you know? Like the in-laws might be, "It's your wedding. Extend the invite to your mom. Invite her." That might be what's going on and happening, and yet he still invited you. There's an element of trust that you're not gonna be a crazy screaming lunatic there. So he extended the olive branch. Can you get out of whatever past stuff and go, "Okay, I'm gonna suck it up and recognize I need to call in new relationships for my life to feel completely fulfilled and satisfied and full and contentful?" And that sucks. That really, really sucks. You wanna be authentic, and then go, "But since I'm forming a new relationship with them, of course it feels a little tentative. It's like a new relationship. I don't know if they're gonna answer the first time I call or not. I don't know if he's gonna answer. So of course I feel a little wobbly, a little tentative, but you know what? He did invite me. I was at a beautiful venue. I like that people at least got to see me. I do hope that there's a chance for the relationships with my son and the other family members to grow because I would like to start feeling included. I would like to start feeling like I belong. I get how this law of attraction thing works. It means that it might work with those people or it might be other people, but no matter what, as long as I start to feel liked, I start to feel wanted. I start to feel included. I start to have a sense of community. I start to have a sense of someone to go do yoga with and like run and walk around. I just know I'd like that, so I'm gonna be okay with it however that comes in. Thank you, Concha. He's married and his Amy family wants to look good. He doesn't recognize his father's stuff. I had to bite my tongue as his father talked shit. It was hard to bear. Wow, Karen, man, I hate to do this, Karen. I have that Quantum Leap program, but I think you might like a personal reading, Karen, so we could just, like, really unpack this. Because if someone's talking shit to your face, there's nothing wrong with being graceful. Like, they just talked a bunch of shit, and you're going, "Well, there's 2 sides to every story, and I certainly remember things differently than you. I'm gonna go ahead and focus on this beautiful wedding right now as I don't wanna detract from this young couple's moment. You've stated clearly to others, I disagree with him. I think what he's saying is unfair, but you didn't cause any drama. You didn't add to the fight, you didn't add the fuel. It was a, we see things differently. I'm not gonna take energy away from that. Like, there's nothing wrong with doing that. Um, Phoenix, I normally do after 30 minutes, I do 11 to 11:30 for free, and then after that, I asked for a $20 super chat to do a mini read that day, but I kinda gotta get going today, guys. I do the show Monday through Thursday, though, so please feel free to come back tomorrow. Son is pissed at me. Why? I don't know. Misplaced anger. I have to go to work. Okay, well, I certainly hope that that helped a bit. I love you all. I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.